Rahul Gandhi's absence has been conspicuous. It's not unusual for him not to, speak out on every single story. But in this particular case, it has stood out because he does have a close relationship with both these leaders. The Bharat Jodo Yatra, especially in Karnataka, was a very, very big eye catcher. It got a huge amount of traction. Mallikarjun Kharge has made it very clear, and Veera's absolutely right that the high command equals Rahul Gandhi right now. There is nobody else who is going to sign off on whatever deal is going to be made today.
Sorry, Shiv, let's not forget that 2023 Karnataka result was the impetus largely for the INDIA bloc's campaign for 2024. The Karnataka model, as it was called, along with Telangana, the welfare promises. So it's a huge boost. And let's not forget, even now, while the Congress may have lost along with its ally, the RJD in Bihar, in the south of India is still the Congress's stronghold. And allowing weakness in Karnataka would be very, very dangerous for the party. And this is where they need to handle this situation deftly. I think both sides are pretty clear what they want.
They need to be very nimble. There's no question about it. The damage that has been done and the image that has gone out of two feuding leaders, which was at least so far just something that people sniggered about, but it's out in the open in all its kind of ugly glory. This time has I'm guessing, startled one measure of the Karnataka public as well, because people thought, yes, of course, there are competing interests and, ambitions can converge at the Chief Minister's chair. But this one really, really meant that everything else went onto the back burner and the two leaders were fighting out in public. Vasudha, anything you're picking up from the Congress headquarters, the High Command? Or everyone's going to be watching our coverage on this since NDTV broke the story first. So we obviously ahead on all the details as well. But as we look at the uppit and sambar and all that lovely green chutney on the plates there of these two leaders.
Don't speak about it.
Veera, you, Deepak and Ritu are at least in Bengaluru. Vasudha and I are in 600 AQI Noida right now, suffering without any prospect of a wonderful Karnataka breakfast. Kumaraswamy is speaking. Let's just listen in live.
ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಗವರ್ನೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಗವರ್ನೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು. ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷ ಅವರು ಸಂಘಟನೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿದ್ದು. ನಾಡಿನ ಜನತೆ 140 ಸೀಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಗವರ್ನೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಅಧಿಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಇವರು ಕಳೆದ 2.5 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದೇನು, ಬರೀ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಯ ಕುರ್ಚಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೇ ಚರ್ಚೆ ನಡೀತಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಲೀಡರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಿಂಚಿತ್ತೇನಾದ್ರು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಆ ಜನಗಳ ಕಷ್ಟ ಸುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗಿಯಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕನಿಷ್ಠ ಸೌಜನ್ಯ ಐತಿಯಾ? ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಲಿ ಇದ್ದವರು ಅಧಿಕಾರವನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ?
ನಾನೀಗಾಗಲೇ ಹಿಂದೆನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅವ್ರ ನೇಚರ್ ಏನು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬಹಳ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೋ ಬಿಡಲ್ವೋ, ಈಗ ಅವರು ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾಡಿನ ಜನತೆಯನ್ನ ಹುಚ್ಚರನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ನೆಮ್ಮದಿಯಿಂದ ಇರಲಿ ಜನ. ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಇವರ ನಾಟಕ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಹುಚ್ಚರಾಗಿ ಹೋಯ್ತಾರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಸದನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಸಮನ್ವಯ ಸಭೆ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ನಿಮಗೆ ಆ ಸದನದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು
ನನಗೆ ನಡೆಯತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹತ್ತಿರದ ಸದನದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಪರಿಣಾಮಕಾರಿ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕಾದ್ ನೋಡೋಣ, ಕುತೂಹಲ ಇದೆ.
ಸರ್, ಈ ಒಂದು ಪವರ್ ಟೆಸಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ is the governance taking back seat, is the development taking a back seat, sir?
Where is the development, madam, in Karnataka? Totally development collapsed in Karnataka. There is no development. Several issues which has taken in previous government, those works is continuing. Not fresh work in this government, it is not there, only to grab land, to loot the state. That is going on from last 2.5 years. ಜಾತಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾತಿಗೆ ನಡೀರಿ ನೋಡಪ್ಪ. ನಾನು 2 ಬಾರಿ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಇದ್ದೆ. 2 ಬಾರಿ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗಲೂ ನನ್ನ ಅಧಿಕಾರ ಹೋದಾಗ ನಾನು ಯಾವುದೇ ಮಠಾಧೀಶರ ನೆರವು ಕೇಳಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮಠಾಧೀಶರ ಕೆಲಸವೇ ಬೇರೆ, ರಾಜಕಾರಣ. ನಾನು ಒಕ್ಕಲಿಗ ಸಮಾಜ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಮಾಜ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಜಾತಿಯ ಹೆಸರನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳನ್ನ ದುರುಪಯೋಗ ಪಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಯಾವುದೇ ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಶೋಭೆ ತರಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳೋದಷ್ಟೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ರಾಜ್ಯ ನೆಮ್ಮದಿಯಿಂದ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಜಾತಿಯ ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಈಗ ನಷ್ಟ ಅವ್ರಗಳಿಗಲ್ಲ, ರಾಜ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಷ್ಟ. ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಾಜಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಸಂಘರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಎಡೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕೋ ಇದು ನಡೀತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಇದರ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನನ್ನ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ. Not only embarrassing for Congress, Karnataka also embarrassing.
Okay, that was HD Kumaraswamy speaking on the Karnataka Game of Thrones. There, Veera, you wanted to add to anything to what Kumaraswamy said? He's an interesting figure in this entire thing. But quickly translate for us what he said and what you thought of that.
Shiv, one point he's taking the whole affront on the government, as you heard in English as well, saying that look, the government has not been working for the last 2.5 years. The second he's saying is that you cannot have caste mixed with politics and governance because that is bad for the state. So sending out multiple messages, but I think there is a subtext to it, and we'll try and get Deepak and Ritu as well into this, Shiv. The subtext, and let me just put this in context, right? 2023 was an enormous result for the Congress. 2024 was a result which was very unique for the BJP, which below the majority mark, and the JDS suddenly became more powerful with that alliance between the BJP and the JDS. Now, the point that often is being made is that if there is going to be a strong OBC Vokkaliga leader for the Congress, then the JDS's traditional vote goes away. So it's not, some would argue, it's not in HD Kumaraswamy's interest to see a very strong DK Shivakumar. But you know the history of the equation between Siddaramaiah and Devagowda. So there are multiple stories within stories as far as this power politics is concerned in terms of who wants who and who is better off for which political formation and force.
Very, very interesting. But that's of course the bigger picture right now. The Congress is comfortably in power, as Veera said, after that enormous mandate.
Let's not forget, Shiv, that it is Mr. HD Kumaraswamy's brother-in-law, Devagowda's son-in-law, who defeated DK Suresh in Bengaluru Rural. So, you see, the animosity, the power play politics is all fascinating. For instance, HD Kumaraswamy can win a Mandya, but his son will not win a Mandya. So, the layer within layer as far as Karnataka politics and the equations, as it's called, the adjustment politics in the state, has been, is a known fact. But how that's going to play out, because that will be another very crucial aspect when there is going to be, if there is going to be a transition of power or a change of power equations in the Congress.
Which is why I can tell you guys that, whenever all our North Indian friends talk about how there's a lot of politics in the big states of UP and Bihar, I always say, please come to Karnataka with me and I will show you a thing or two about what layers in politics really mean here. It's incredible. So, I mean, but that's the story of this entire country, I have to say. It's not about North or South. It's an incredible country of politics. But even these relationships, as you've correctly pointed out, Veera, are an entire Netflix season by themselves. The interlinked relationships, the past and present friendships, the fact that Siddaramaiah used to be in the JDS is still seen by one section of the Congress as an outsider. The relationship with Rahul Gandhi. Fascinating stuff. Deepak, we are waiting on, the breakfast being wrapped up and the two leaders emerging. They've already been inside for a while now.
Yes.
Yes, it's been about 20 to 25 minutes. The photos came in about 18 minutes ago. That's why I'm trying to say that there is a conversation that's going on between the two leaders. There'll be two types of conversations here about putting, an end to the animosity which is apparent right now, and to put up a united front. But more importantly, the other conversation, of course, will be initiated by Mr. DK Shivakumar. Is what I'm learning. He is going to insist on Mr. Siddaramaiah to ban back him, to give him that opportunity. He will try to tell him that, you were there when we discussed that there is going to be an agreement, and today honor it. This is something that is going to be said to him, is what I'm picking up. When they come out, whether they'll be, of course, speaking to the media about this conversation, probably not. What the conversation we could hear from them is that everything is okay, everything is hale and hearty in the Congress party. They are united, and at the end of the day, the High Command, of course, takes these sorts of decisions, and they're not going to really have any MLAs speak, make nasty comments, which is going to show the Congress party in bad light. As I continue to bring you pictures from outside, the Chief Minister's residence, this is Kaveri. It's a very famous building. There have been multiple Chief Ministers, of course, who've been here. Some of them have chosen not to even be here because there have been some superstitious beliefs that all will not be okay with the Chief Minister and his tenure if they are in this residence. So there's a lot of question marks around the buildings in which Chief Ministers stay as well. There's some superstitions that are associated with certain buildings too. Mr. Siddaramaiah has been a person who has always maintained that he wants to keep away superstition and not believe in it at all. So, be it visits to certain districts. So in Karnataka, apart from the politics they play, they believe in certain superstitions as well. We just heard Mr. Kumaraswamy, and his family is somebody who very strongly believes in astrology, superstitions, etc. So today, for Mr. D.K. Shivakumar, who is also a strong believer in astrology, numerology, in a lot of prayers that he believes will bear fruit someday. Today, post this breakfast meeting, when he plans to eventually go to Delhi, whether his prayers will be answered, that is also something that we'll have to wait and watch.
We'll have to wait and watch. The namaskara that's happening inside over breakfast, I'm guessing is over. I don't think the two leaders are going to be having breakfast for 20 minutes. But it's the sense of anticipation is increasing. The two leaders will have to emerge at some point. I wonder if they're going to face their cameras right there. The entire media is out there where Deepak is standing right now.